What's going on and happy new year, everybody. Today is Monday, January 1st. It's your boy Cam Mars from a show about football. I want to hop on here real quick and talk about Cam Ward and Miami's quest to find a quarterback for next year. If you guys didn't know, Cam Ward, who is at Washington State this past season, entered the portal. And it was pretty much a foregone conclusion for a while that he would end up at either Miami or Florida State. He visited both schools. And throughout that process, Miami came and was seen as the front runner to land Cam Ward. Well, Cam Ward just released probably about 30, 45 minutes ago on X/Twitter that he'll be entering the 2024 NFL draft. So he's no longer an option for Miami. He will be taking his talents to the NFL this May when the draft starts. Miami's quarterback from last year, Tyler Van Dyke, also entered the portal and has moved on to move on to greener pastures since then. Well, greener pastures isn't the right word, but he's moved on from Miami. So Miami right now has a whole quarterback. And from what I've seen from different reports from Pete Thamel, they've reached out to DJ Ugalele, who right now I've also seen that he's between Florida State and the NFL. They've also pivoted to Malachi Nelson, who transferred from USC and is also on the portal. And also they're looking at KJ Jefferson. I think an ideal situation for Miami would be to land both KJ Jefferson and Malachi Nelson. Reports out of USC was that Malachi Nelson was a couple years away from getting meaningful snaps, from being that starting quarterback caliber player. KJ Jefferson is someone who has started at Arkansas. He has plenty of game experience. He had a really good season in 21, was pretty good in 22 when he kind of regressed and dipped off this year in 23. But there's been a lot of turnover at the offensive coordinator position at Arkansas. So you can blame that. Their offensive line isn't what it was in 21. And Miami has recruited well up front in the trenches, and they've just recruited well all around. They haven't lived up to the potential. They're hoping that maybe a KJ Jefferson can take them to the next level. Maybe a Malachi Nelson in the future could take them to the next level. Like I said, that is the ideal situation for Miami. But when you get to what is today, January 1st, when you get to January 1st, the second semester is right around the corner, and you still don't have a quarterback. That's not really a position that you want to be in as a team, especially a team that's trying to compete where Miami wants to compete. You want that guy in as soon as possible. Of course, if they get one of those two guys, they could turn it around, get them in really quick. Also, Will Howard is someone to watch too for Miami. I know for a while it was a foregone conclusion that he would be at USC, which kind of prompted the Malachi Nelson transfer from USC, thinking Will Howard would come in and be that starting quarterback. I've also heard some whispers and some buzz of Will Howard potentially going to Ohio State since they need a quarterback. Kyle McCord went to Syracuse, so there's a whole lot of quarterback musical chairs going on. That is the most important position. A lot of time when those guys enter the portal, they kind of already know where they're going. To see a school like Ohio State still trying to figure it out who's going to be their quarterback next year, and to see Miami in the same position, um, it's a bit alarming. I would say more alarming for Miami, than Ohio State, just because Miami, they have a lot to get done. They're not close to playoff contention right now. So would really hope and see those guys try to get done as soon as possible. Like I said, you want that guy in for spring ball. You want him around your guys. You want him in your building. You want him in your system. You want him in that program as fast as possible. So it's going to be interesting to see what Miami does if they're able to get a Will Howard, if they're able to get the package deal of KJ and Malachi Nelson just to bring in an older guy and a younger guy. You kind of saw Wisconsin do that last year. You've kind of seen Oregon do that this past cycle with bringing in Dylan Gabriel and also Dante Moore. I do think that's the ideal because you have your bridge quarterback, the guy that can help you win right now, and then you have that high selling prospect sitting behind him, backing up and developing and learning the system. That's ideal. So I'll keep my eyes and ears glued to what's going on, and I'll update you guys when I can. Once again, Happy New Year. It's your boy Cam Mars checking out.